Good afternoon, folks. It's been a while. This is Truth Speaker. And this video is about President-elect Joe Biden. And I congratulate him on his win. But every step of the way, he has been blocked by President Donald Trump. And what we are facing is an economic disaster as well as a medical one. Now, Donald Trump refused to concede. He has blocked him at every turn. He's trying to slow down and block the transition. And here's the thing. In America, there's over 12 million positive virus cases in America. And this is a real tragedy. I just want to tell Donald Trump that lives are being lost. Let me give you a little bit of information on this. And those of you who support President Trump's buffoonery, you should be ashamed of yourself. He is not mentioning or doing anything about the virus. He's more interested in trying to stay in the office, and it's costing American lives. Let's talk about this, give you a little info. U.S. coronavirus cases top 12 million. An expert says spread is now faster and broader than ever. The number of U.S. coronavirus cases surpassed 12 million Saturday, an increase of more than 1 million cases last week. Did Donald Trump mention it at all? No, he spent time on the golf course and sent Giuliani and his law team, that even Chris Christie, an advocate of Donald Trump, talked about it. We'll get into that in a moment. But the fact here is people are dying of this virus, coronavirus. Donald Trump needs to stop the shenanigans and at least work with President-elect Joe Biden. This is outrageous and it's nonsensical. It is outright buffoonery. And like Chris Christie said, it's a national embarrassment to America. His law team. Doesn't even care about American people. This is about Americans, regardless of race or ethnicity. This is about the American people. We're supposed to be saving lives. Americans first. Here it is. Johns Hopkins University data that over 255,823 Americans have died, and the numbers are climbing almost daily. Do you understand how dangerous it is? You know how many millions of people are losing their jobs daily, Donald Trump? They said it's another horrific milestone in the month of devastating COVID-19 records in the country. November already accounts for almost a quarter of all COVID-19 cases and 9% of the deaths. Just November alone. And it's supposed to get worse as the time goes on. Is it too hard for tell people to put on a mask without trying to politicize this? It says almost every state has reported a rapid surge in cases. This is outrageous. And nationwide, numbers have been climbing much faster than ever before. I mean, now, we have never seen anything like this in the history of America. Yet a lot of the Republicans are still on his side, I guess. But thank God for the ones who are putting America and Americans first. Lives are being lost. Donald Trump should concede and work with Joe Biden in the transition. Donald Trump should concede. They should get together and try to save lives and make this transition go smoothly. This is outright buffoonery. And I said, Chris Christie calls Trump's legal team a national embarrassment. A staunch ally of Donald Trump said Sunday it was time for the president to end his futile gambit to overturn the results of the election. Come on now. It was a fair election. You lost, Donald Trump. Former New Jersey Governor Christie said Trump has failed to provide any evidence of fraud, and that his legal team was in shambles, and that it's time to put the country first for a change. Not me. I did more for African Americans. No, you did not. America first. But we should have put God first, then the American people. That makes the country, Donald Trump, in case you forgot. Am I going to slam Joe Biden for the 1994 crime bill with him and the Clintons? But no, no, that's for another video. No. The numbers that African Americans came out and voted hasn't been done, and I give Stacey Abrams credit. But I tell you again, do I trust politicians? No. I'm like this. You want the black vote? Do something for the black community. We have been in every war this country had. You know that? I've had uncles, an uncle, December 7th, 1941, Pearl Harbor Fair. I've had about 2 uncles in World War II, and they've had a host of cousins in Europe all over fighting, and came home and couldn't even get a job. Let me tell you what's on Joe Biden's website, on his transition website. It lists 4 priorities. 1, to fight COVID-19. 2, for economic recovery. 3, for racial equity. And 4, climate change. That's a priority. That's talking about the American people. Why does such buffoonery have to go on? Americans are dying. God is not pleased with such buffoonery and idiocy. Pray for our country, folks. We really need it. God bless.